What's up everybody, Big Shanty here, and earlier in one of my first videos I mentioned that I was going to do a quick little review on one of my EDC camera bags, and I changed my mind on that. I'm not going to do an EDC camera bag, but I'm going to do my big haul camera bag, as I call it, and talk to you guys about why I still like this bag, and it can actually be an EDC bag for those of you guys that are gearheads. So this is the, see if I can make sure I get it right here, the LowePro Flipside Trek BP458W. Okay, now this is a great bag, and hopefully you can get a sense of how big it is. It's essentially the size of my torso. So it is not, in my mind, an EDC bag. My EDC bag is about half the size of this and really only holds my camera body. It's great for hiking, when I'm really only trying to take one lens, maybe two lenses, I should say. But this bag is my big haul bag. And what I mean by that is if I'm going somewhere where I'm going to be there the entire day, or I know I'm going to need to have a lot of lenses with me, or a lot of equipment, extra batteries, extra video cards, maybe my mic, tripod, what have you, right? This is the bag I'm going to take. Now I've got my old camera in here for sake of showing you how everything fits. I currently shoot off of a Nikon D500, which is much larger than the one I have in here. But all the modules in here are laid out for the Nikon, so you'll get an idea if you're familiar with how big that camera is, or how big a larger crop camera is, or comparably a full frame camera, right? You'll get an idea of how it fits in this bag. So start off, just kind of want to look at the exterior of the bag. One of the reasons I got this was the color. I love me a OD green, right? Basically, if it could be OD green or khaki, I would buy it. Doesn't matter what it is. So this comes in sort of, it's got a couple reflective strips, so if you're shooting in low light or shooting on the side of the road or something like that, you know, people could maybe catch you. It's not very big though, it's just a little strip through here. But the bag itself is very durable. I've gone on several hikes with it. I've dropped it, I've tried to cut it, my dogs have messed with it, I've gotten snagged up in bushes with it. It's a solid bag. As far as the straps go, it's pretty comfortable. You know, you get the chest strap or the sternum strap. The waist strap is really the only downside to the exterior of the bag. I wish it came off, or wish that it could at least, you know, sort of hide inside the pockets. But it's not a bad waist strap. It's actually a good use of space, and then it's got some extra exterior pockets. I don't know if I can show you guys that very well or not, but there's on each one of the little belly button bands, or what have your belly bands, there's a small pocket that you could fit snacks and, you know, your keys, maybe your phone if you got a smaller phone, some emergency stuff. But it's kind of nice. All of the zippers on this, on the main pocket, are these nice little neon, almost ripcord like zips. So you can just kind of hook your finger in it and pull, and it's great to go from there. So that's a nice little touch. The back is also very well ventilated. You know, I am a sweaty guy. Especially when I'm outside. I live in Georgia. It's hot. It's musky. Musky? Is that even a word? Is musky a word? I don't know. It's humid is what I'm trying to say. So a bag that's well ventilated is very important to me, because the last thing I want is to be out hiking all day and just my back be completely drenched in sweat. So you got two major ventilation spots here, which helps some. Now, it is still a heavy bag. It's still a dark bag. It still makes, you know, bag to shirt to skin contact. So you're still going to sweat, okay? But it's not as bad as some of the bags I've carried. The shoulder straps themselves are well padded. They're not the most comfortable in the world. I've definitely seen some that are a little thicker, but they're not bad, right? They're good enough. They do the job. The buckles on this guy are solid buckles. You do get the little emergency whistle as well, which is always nice to have on an extended carry bag. Now, another couple things on the exterior here. You've got these tripod straps on both sides, as well as the back of the back as well. So you got a lot of options for adding exterior components to this, whether that's strapping a water bottle down, putting a tripod in, you know, strapping another bag to it if you have to, putting a shirt, towel, what have you. You got a lot of good options for this, and the buckles are really solid buckles. They're not the little skimpy ones that snag on everything. They're a solid little fella. I don't know if you can see it very well or not, but it's the pinch piece is almost entirely covered, so it's very hard to get it like snagged on a brush or barbed wire, depending on what you're running through. So let's go through the list of pockets here. You've got this exterior pocket, right, which has got some organization on the inside. Now the only downside to this bag is how thin this outer pocket is, okay? And there's a good reason for that, which is one of the main reasons why I like this bag, but it is very thin. So, you know, you could fit some small stuff down in here. I've got a spare strap in there right now, but not much else. This is also where most of your zipped components are. So you've got two little pin holders, one mesh pocket here, and then another thin compartment right there that, you know, you could easily carry an iPad in here, maybe a small laptop if you had to, but there's not a lot of exterior padding, so it's not the best place for it. But you could do it if you wanted to. You also have a little hook if you need to attach keys or something, you know, you can do that there. But that's really it for the inside. Now it is very deep, okay? You can see I've got almost my whole arm down in there. So it does go all the way to the bottom of the bag, but it's very thin. The next key exterior pocket that you have is on the top. And this is really a dump pouch, all right? So you do have a small mesh zipper here with key holder as well, so you got multiple places to attach things. If you know you carry this as your long haul bag, your you know, or even your EDC bag, or if you're carrying it out on hikes, that kind of thing. You know, you're going with a friend, wife, girlfriend, what have you, boyfriend, I don't care. You know, you can carry a lot of extra stuff in here, multiple keys, multiple phones, that kind of thing, so that's nice. Right now, I've got some accessories for a macro flash in here, but you can get an idea of how big that space is. I mean, I could probably fit my D500 in there with a lens attached to it if I absolutely had to. Mainly, I use this for water and things, or snacks when I'm out hiking. It makes a great little cooler up at the top. It's not actually a cooler, but it makes a good space for a little PB&J or something like that. So that's that component. So we'll zip that son of a gun back up and get him out of here. All right, now kind of hidden at the very top here, this is going to be hard to see, is another little component. This is where your rain cover is, and I'm not going to take it out because I can never get it back in. Well, yeah, I'll take it out. So here's your rain cover, and it's attached by a nice little Velcro strap, so you're not going to just open the thing and lose it. But it dumps right here into this top little compartment, which also gives you a nice little pad at the back of your neck too. To be honest, it's not bad. It's some extra padding for anything that you put in this top compartment. But that's a rain cover. The bag itself is pretty waterproof, but the rain cover is just another nice little touch. But it just goes in there, and then you can hide the zipper itself, so it's not dangling and tickling you in the back of the neck. That's always one of my pet peeves when it comes to a bag like this. But you can hide that away, and it's almost like it was never there. Now, the main reason I bought this bag, especially as a long haul carry, I use this bag a lot when the wife and I travel to foreign countries, just because it's probably my most secure carry bag. And that's because the only way to access the camera, the only way to access the bulk of your gear, the bulk of the items in this bag, is from this zipper compartment on the inside of the bag. Right? So you saw me mention earlier the little rip cords, right? This is the inside of the bag. This is the piece that goes against your back. So nobody's getting in here, right? Unless they're real sly and can reach in beside your back, which, you know, sure, maybe a really good pickpocket could do, but it's a lot more secure than your standard backpack. So you can open this son of a gun up, right? And then we can kind of see what we got. So as I mentioned, I've got an older camera and some equipment in here because the main camera. So I've got a little Pentax K50. See if I can hold this way. There we go. Little Pentax K50 that I put up in here. This compartment actually holds my D500 with a 18-200 or the 1755 on it. So this is a big space right here. I've got a little flash compartment right up in here, which is nice. Another little lens compartment. Another lens compartment. This is slightly smaller lens compartment. I usually keep a little pancake prime in there. Some camera doodads. I have a little 360 camera I always keep in here that you never know when you need. Anti-nausea pills because I'm a little baby. Filters, in case any of my filters in the field break, I've got a little pack of backup filters, which is really nice to have. But another really cool thing about this, this whole inside is Velcro. So I've got a couple of secret compartments in here. So like right here, for example, along this side is a secret little compartment. So a lot of times I'll stick my wallet in there. I might stick my phone in there. Something that, you know, like if I did have this open and was showing something or had it set down on a table or something like that, and I was messing around in here, I could have something in here. Nobody would really know it was in there. Additionally, these little guys, it might be kind of hard to see, but these guys are little Velcro opens. There you go. They're hard to do one-handed. But they Velcro all the way across the top, which is nice. So you can't like wiggle your finger around in there. Dust and stuff really can't get down in there. But I keep a lot of flash filters in there. A couple of macro lens filters I've got in there, that kind of thing. And then another nice little compartment, you got a SD card holder up here, which is not zip or anything like that. It's just a little flip down. There you go, a little flip down component, right? That you can flip this down and stick your little SD card down in there. I have a separate wallet that I keep my SD cards in here, but that's just a nice little addition to have. So yeah, there you go. Also got another secret spot up here as well. So that one's even better hidden. You would never know it was there, but boom, secret compartment. So yeah, it's a very cool little bag. I'll put it on so you can kind of see what it looks like when it's on your person. And another little trick of this bag, this is CarryOn Approved, okay? That's one of the main reasons I bought it. I like to buy bags that are CarryOn Approved, so I don't have to worry about checking it or anything like that. So there's the bag on the back, so you can see it's got a nice slim profile. You can't really see the bag hanging out all over the place, anything like that. Little chest carry piece on. Get the belly band on down here, and I'll show you a trick. So here's the bag itself. Back up a little. It's not that big, right? That's a good size. Not bad, all right? But one of the better tricks about this bag, especially when you're out in the woods or a place where you don't really feel comfortable setting your bag down, or you're worried about putting your bag down on a table because there's a lot of people around, you can take the straps off, keep the belly band on, okay? Flip the bag around. Reminiscent of a Justin Timberlake video, but you can unzip it, and then you've got a nice little workstation where you can change lenses out. You know, if I needed to on the fly, I could come in here, pop a lens off, find the one I needed, put it on. If I needed to, attach a flash, that kind of thing, I could very easily work right here without fear of really dropping my stuff. One of the bigger problems I have with my EDC bag is I don't have this workplace, so I'm changing lenses on the fly. This also makes a good little dust shield. If you're shooting somewhere that's real dusty, you can bring the flap up, kind of kick it up a little bit, change your lenses in here. You don't have to worry so much about dust coming in on your sensor and anything like that. So that is a really nice little addition to this bag that a lot of people, when they're looking for this type of bag, is one of the main things they look for. And so that's why earlier when I said the belly bands were kind of annoying that they couldn't be removed, but they served a great function, is purely for this. All right, this little homage to Justin Timberlake and Saturday Night Live here is one of the nicest, most time-saving, most convenient, safety-conscious factors you could ask for in a bag. So, if I was to give this bag a star rating, which, I don't think that I'm necessarily qualified for, but if I was, I would give this sucker 4.5 out of 5, simply because you can't take these off. Right? If you could take these off, and they were easy to reattach or even hide in the bag of the body itself, it'd be a solid 5. But 4.5 out of 5 ain't bad. Honestly, I give my EDC bag like a 3.5. So if you're looking for a bigger camera bag that can still be an EDC, most likely more of a long haul bag, can take it on a plane with you. I think it is actually small enough it can go under the seat. Might be a little uncomfortable, but I think it can go under the seat if you wanted it to. I would definitely check this guy out. I don't have the price off the top of my head. If you want to purchase one or want to check it out on Amazon, you can get the link down there and see what it's like, see the size dimensions and that kind of stuff for yourself. I don't recall it being overly expensive. There's definitely more expensive options out there, but it's a fantastic bag, very sturdy, and I would recommend it to anybody looking for what I would say is a medium-sized camera bag, a good compromise, right? So definitely check this one out. Hopefully you like it. Set that guy down. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's my review of the LowePro Flip Trek 458W, BP458W, okay? Great little camera bag. But anyways, like I said, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll do a review of my EDC in a couple of days, just to kind of show you the comparison between the two. It's a much smaller bag. Like I said, it really only holds the camera body and one lens, but I'll do a review of it later. But if you want to check that one out, the link's down there. As always, if you haven't and you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up for me, and most definitely smash that little bell so that you can be notified when a new video comes up. Hope you all have a wonderful day.